Ricky, do you remember me?
No.
Well, at school I was undercover as a teacher, but I'm actually a detective. Tell me about your experience.
Experience, you say?
Don't let that play.
Well, first the day started all fine and perfect and dandy, and then the bottle spilled and people started storming in and everything went crazy. People started biting each other, and then I was in here.
Calm down.
First, normal day. Science fair. I knew I was gonna win. I've been working really hard on this potion. Or more of an elixir. Well, maybe you can call it a serum.
And this elixir, what was it for?
Oh, it was supposed to help bring back the undead.
Why would you want to make something like that?
I have my reasons.
So, John, how did this experience make you feel?
I tried to stay out of the experience as often as possible. I was assigned an assignment from the military.
An assignment? And what did this assignment do?
Please take a seat.
Thank you.
Alright, what'd you need?
I'm here to discuss benefits from this ignorant child's research that I've given you.
Benefits you shall receive. You'll be getting a wealthy pay for this. You're getting set up inside of your gym.
Sir, one of the custodians has started to bleed violently. What do you request that we
to
do?
the lab.
Yes, sir.
That's one less person I have to pay.
All right. Meet me there.
Hey, shot. That's what the company needs on the wall. I could use it.
All right.
The military. All these men just showed up and stormed the place. Taking over the whole science fair. Even worse, they took over my project that I worked so hard on.
And how did that make you feel?
Made me real upset. I worked so hard on it, and then it got messed up. They took it. That's mine. They took credit for my work.
Okay. Explain how the undead took over this.
Now that's where you kind of got me. It was just some crazy mess about it. Some person is spilling and getting on someone and got in the air vents and spread that way. Then there was biting.
You must carry the one.
This class
And
is hard.
Hey, teacher, what's the answer to number 1,692?
98. People in this school will do anything for attention.
I mean, like, that's why you're in detention now, isn't it?
Do you think he'd actually go all out like that long?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
What is that?
What just happened? Hey, check it out.
Whoa! Hey, you need some help? Dear God.
Oh my gosh. Okay, everyone, follow me.
We gotta get out of here.
How did you escape?
I was obviously protected by the military. Unfortunately, things got a little out of hand, and I was the only survivor.
And how did you escape?
Like most good people in a tight situation, I took control and ran for my life. The others? Was I really supposed to care about the others? They could be dead in a dish for all I care.
Why are we moving so slow?
You know what? Look, if you want to get eaten by whatever those things are out there, go ahead. Be my guest.
Fine, I will.
Wait, John.
Look, I'm tired of being told what to do, when to do it, and how to do it all the time. I want to be my own person and be able to do my own thing. Not just somebody else's sidekick who's just tossed out on the street like nothing when they're not being used.
But you're not a sidekick.
Get off of her!
John! Oh no.
connection with Kim.
Kim was infected earlier. Unfortunately, we injected the infection into her. I didn't want to go through with it, but I was forced to. My officer was with me at the time.
And why did you want to do this? What scenario will prompt you to turn a human being into that?
Who are you? You don't remember your old friend's face?
John?
That's right. John.
What's going on?
I'm simply making a dream a reality.
A dream?
Of world peace.
What are you talking about?
Our friend had created a formula that was able to make humans resistant to bacteria. What I did was I stole her formula so I could expand on it. I want to be able to make it so that humans are resistant to everything, including death. Just imagine, a human will be capable of living forever.
No, you created zombies. Monsters, John, monsters.
That was only a temporary setback.
You used the world. You used all of us. You used me. I was a guinea pig.
No, not like guinea pigs. More like rats. Guinea pigs are too sophisticated to use.
You're the monster, John.
Am I? For seeking world peace? She's awake.
Bring the card. Talk with me. What have you done with my suit?
Unfortunately, I had gotten into more of a tassel than expected.
Right. Who's the girl?
She's an associate of mine. I didn't think she'd get caught in this confusion.
Associate, huh?
Yes. Is that wrong, sir?
Sounds a little bit too close for me. Your mission was to get the formula, not make friends.
The formula has been retrieved, and it is about 95% complete.
Let's test it on her.
I would not advise such a decision, sir.
How not? We've already killed hundreds of people in the school. One more dead would make a difference.
You're right. I almost let my emotions get to me, sir. Whatever happened to the superintendent, by the way?
He tried to make a money grab.
Poor fool. Sir, do you have any idea what will happen after the experiment has been completed?
No. Let's go find out. Close the door.
You don't want to do this, John.
It's okay. This is going to
Do
make you
it.
feel all better.
Do it.
Train her. God, train her.
She's loose.
It's kind of weird how the anatomy of a simple lab rat is very similar to those of humans.
Hi.
What's up?
Not much.
Oh, what you doing in here?
None of your business.
What?
None of your business.
You've always been stuck up, you know? What you doing with those vials?
Well, if you must know, I'm trying to find a cure for this whole crazy epidemic thing that is going on.
Wait. Epidemic?
Yeah.
How do you know this is just an epidemic and not the beginning?
I don't know.
Maybe this is just the beginning of a whole new era. I can be the boss. It'll be amazing. Don't you think?
Sure. You see this ride? Isn't it cool?
Get away from her! She's been infected!
What?
She's been infected! I'll hold her back! Did it work?
I don't
Was it
know.
completed?
No, I mean, this is just a sample batch I made. I don't know.
You know who you are.
Of course I know who I am. What are you doing?
You've been infected. Both.
Infected?
Yes. But she's found the cure.
How do I know you're not infected?
I tried to help you. The military, they tried to trick me. We gotta try and distribute the formula around the school.
I'll get back to work on it. Make more.
But I have one last question. How do you feel that you nearly caused the zombie apocalypse?
To be honest, pretty good.
So, Mr. Davis.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, sir. How about you?
I am doing swell.
It's good to hear.
So, you are one of the few survivors of the zombie apocalypse.
Well, see, sir, the way I survived is I was actually left alone, and then before I was about to be devoured, I fell through the roof. And when I fell through the roof, I fell unconscious. And when I came to, I wandered to school and found a couple of students on their way out. So I actually kind of used them to escape.
And how did that make you feel, seeing your school overrun by zombies?
It really upset me, sir, that I had such a great establishment overtaken so easily.
Is that all?
Yes, sir. It seems that actually before we even started, that things were going wrong.
You betrayed us!
I didn't betray you. I had to make the sacrifices.
You betrayed us!
It was all worth it. We were all going into debt. We were all going into debt. I had to do it.
So, you sold out the school because the school was going into debt.
Yes, sir. The school was going into debt. We were falling apart at the seams. It had to be done.
You put millions of children's lives in danger because of this?
They're not worth it. The school is more worth it, more than anything.
You
It's
know,
my
it's-
prized possession, sir.
You know what? It's swines like you that make this world impure.
It's okay, sir. 'cause
Someone
it's
get
swines
him
like
out
me.
of here.
It's
Get
swine-
him. Can I call you Kim? It's been the second day now, you know.
That's my name.
So, you already told us about, Davis selling out the school. Why don't you tell us about Mr. Harris?
Mr. Harris. He was one of the people who infected me with the virus. Him and John. I remember it all so clear.
It's okay.
I remember being in a dark room. There was blood on my face. And I remember him reaching down, and his hands were so big and his gloves were so small.
So, Mr. Harris, is it?
Mm-hmm.
How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. How about you?
I'm swell. So, I hear from your friend Mr. Davis that you had some involvement in this fiasco?
Well, he was the one who orchestrated the entire thing. Sold out his whole school for $500,000. A sappy price, I'd ask.
So, you didn't try to stop him?
No. That's what we do. We get paid. We do the job, we get
So
paid.
you find that money is more important than the lives of your students?
Well, I noticed the longer that we worked on the experiment, the more that it was less about money and more about the actual experiment, because it brought people back to life. And how many other people could benefit from this? We can solve murders, we can solve crimes, just because we know what happens.
Is that logical? Because in the sense of death, the brain loses oxygen, therefore it loses means of functioning. Therefore, you will probably end up getting the person being brought back to life having the primary sense of every living being, and that is to feed.
Well, our experiments probably would have taken us further than just your simple-minded, straightforward thinking. We were very close. We had
So,
Kayla.
Kim,
Hey.
John,
Detective Perry,
military's come.
I quit the military.
Okay. So, Kim, are
Hey.
you feeling any better?
Yeah, I'm great. They gave me some stuff to take.
That is wonderful. How do you feel about your savior, John?
He's like my best friend.
John? Anything to retort to that?
Kim, there's something I've been meaning to tell you.
What is it?
Ever since we were little, I've always liked you. And I was hoping that our friendship could grow into something more beautiful. All I want to know is if you feel the same way.
About that, John.
Is in the building.
Sorry to tell you this.